Hello, Matan. Thank you so much for giving yourself the time to join me in this conversation. Like I said before to you, I believe this is very sacred because sharing a testimonial can change someone's life, if anything that you've practiced with me has changed your life in any way. And it's a three-part process, like I said, right? The first part I would like to ask you is, we worked together in, I think it was March of this year.
Me, March, February.
February, March, exactly, yeah. So
I'm not
that's
exactly
February,
sure.
March, May, June, July. So we're about 3 to 4 months, more or less, right?
Right. Right. Yeah.
And I'd like to ask you, which of the tools that you worked with me do you still use, right? Or and you believe that were the most life-changing?
Right. Um, I believe the tools that were most life-changing, and I'm still using it, not as much as I should, but I'm still using it, is the practicing gratitude in the morning and in the nighttime with the heart, along with the heart. And first of all, I believe that like once like in the program, once I did it consistently throughout the program, it was very powerful because it increased my vibration, my energy to I felt good throughout the day, the whole day, even though I went through a lot of challenges, I went through a lot of things, especially in this period that we practiced those tools. And I felt like I was on a higher vibration to start with. And it increased my productivity as well, and it helped my mental health because I was more sharper, I was really thinking clear and able to make better decision because I was on higher vibration of gratitude and love.
Thank you. That's fantastic. Um, I remember also you did some very good transformations during the. I was able to witness, which was amazing, some transformations in you. How did that work for you? What do you believe you transformed? Like, what was your before and your after?
Well, my relationship with my mom is a very complicated one. We went through a lot throughout the years. I grew up without a father, and I can't say that like now it's perfect, and I can't say that after the transformation it was perfect, but I felt like I peeled many, many layers by using the tools for transformate from this transformation to transform stories that we have, energies regarding people, regarding situation, and learning how to transform how we view them and how we feel about them. So that definitely helped me change the way I see my mom. And I used that after to use it for other relationships with people and with things as well. And I transformed it, and I was able to feel good about them, feel better about them, and allow more love and more good to come with those relationships.
That is fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing. But then, if you were to give a testimony of a before and after, before we started working together, where
Yeah.
were you? What was your situation or the circumstances that you were going through? And after, what was the biggest outcome that you got or the transformation that you got? And this, like I said, is very important for me because there's a sacred part in giving this testimony, right? If anyone is looking at this video at some point in life and they're going through a rough part, or maybe they want to achieve something, depending on where you were, they're able to relate. It's a way to pass it forward to say there is a way. It doesn't matter if after or not they come to work with me or not. It's just the fact that there's proof that it can be done, and
Right.
that single thing can change someone's life, right?
I believe that the highest value I got, or the thing I got the most out of working with you for those 4 weeks, were really that no matter where you are, like whatever is you're in very low vibration and you feel really bad, or you're in a very low state of mind, and you really feel, I don't know, in a depression mode, or you feel like nothing is working. I think that this, especially the 4 weeks, that's what I can give testimonial about, can really lift you and help you get to a high vibration. That if you're going to do it consistently throughout the 4 weeks or whatever period that you work with Alain, you can see a huge results. You can see a huge difference in how you feel. It's like I see it as a like a jump, you know, like you climb the stairs and you get to a point where if my low was here and that was my base, so that was usually how I feel. So now my low is much higher because of your program, and so even when I'm in my low state, it's still very high in compared to where I was. So it was kind of a jumping point to jump to a higher state, feeling better about your life, about yourself, and that's why I highly recommend.
Thank you. And what do you feel is what in your own life, like what do you feel made that difference after the program? What events happened for you that made that difference for you?
What do you mean made that
Like,
difference for me?
within what do you think changed or transformed
Within and outside of me, or only within?
within and outside? What do you feel
So
transformed?
yeah, within again, it will be really having a higher vibration, feeling happier, feeling more in a gratitude state no matter what happens around me. And on the outside, it's it showed up everywhere because you know people react to how you feel, and when you feel happy, then people react to that, and they're more friendly and they're more willing to be around you. So you're attracting more in your life in terms of people. Again, my relationship with my mom totally changed. I can say a lot because of the transformation that we did together. Of course, then I'm doing a lot of work with that as well, but that was a very important practice that definitely showing up even now. And yeah, just happier, to be honest. Like that's a happier state of mind in general. So I would highly recommend it to people, you know, with depression, anxiety, with a very low state of vibration, to kind of, especially I'm talking about the 4 weeks, but probably some other programs of yours where you teach those tools to really change their state and help them jump to a new base.
Fantastic. And why would you recommend it?
Because that's where I was, and I know it can help other people because of how powerful it is.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing this. It's really I want to tell you that it's been an honor to work with you. It's been an honor to be able to understand what you're going through and feel your trust so that I can guide you. I always say this, but it doesn't lose value because I say it to everyone that I work with, but I really do mean it. It's been an honor to work with you and a privilege to witness your transformation, to be able to, that you have allowed me to go into your universe, you know, and then to guide you within it. It's really a privilege. And I am really grateful for it. And
Thank you.
I have one last question for you. Of everything that you are now from everything that you're now recalling, right? From the experience of the 4 weeks, what would you use now and how would you use it? And what for?
I would use the gratitude, practicing gratitude in the morning. As I said, I do it, but I count my blessing rather than doing it with the heart like we did it. So definitely something that I will practice more often. And what if? learning to put intention and put meaning into things that I do, because that's how I changed my story, and that's how I create a new future. Yeah, so I think those two for sure, things that I would use. And I just came to my mind something about changing the transforming a story. And then it came up to my mind that I can transform a story about money. That's something that I can do as well. A relationship with money is a relationship, and definitely can change it too. So it would be interesting. That's why I wrote a note.
Fantastic. Matan, thank you so much for sharing this. I'm sure anyone looking at this video will definitely benefit as well. And I am really, really grateful. Really, really grateful for your presence in my life, and not only through the 4 weeks, but in my life, and that we're in contact. And I really, really send you blessings every day, every single day. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Alan. Appreciate it.